What's up, everyone? This is Fred Hurt, and I'm here just to talk to you about the importance of your story. Yes, I said your story. Because a lot of people believe that their life is not important. They believe that whatever they're going through, no one cares, or it hurts, or whatever. But I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Your story is important. And it's important for several different reasons, and I'm going to share a couple that I believe. Number one, it's important because you are important. You are important and you can help someone else. Your story, no matter whether it's a hard story, a funny story, or just something to share, can help somebody through their situation. You can help somebody through their situation. You know, a lot of people believe that their life is hard for just because they did something wrong. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought that you went through what you had to go through just so you could help somebody else through it? Because you were strong enough to make it through, and maybe someone else isn't, but when they hear your story about going through something similar or the same, they will be able to make it through that same situation. You should think about that, because that means you need to share your story. No matter what it is, no matter if you feel like no one can relate to it, share it. And then find out. Because if you share your story and someone does relate and it helps them, if they express that to you, I promise you will be so happy that you shared it. And a lot of times people around you see people every day walking around you, driving, whatever, and you never know what's going on in their head. They could be right at that time thinking about committing suicide. And let's just say they went home and read a blog or saw a video that you made about your story, about something that they're going through. You could change their life. A smile could change their life. The point is, share your story, share your smiles, share everything to a certain extent, of course. I mean, share to help someone. You got to think about helping someone else. And here, I'm going to share a story. You may be able to relate, you may not, but the point is, I'm sharing a story. I can't tell you if this is going to help you because I don't necessarily have a purpose that I can think of at the moment besides the fact of a serious story back then in my young days of my life. Now I can laugh about it, but at that time it was very scary. And, but the point is, I have a story to tell because it was a part of my life, and I just want to share it with you. So here it goes. The story, me and my cousin, we used to always play baseball or whatever little sport just to do something outside. Today kids are always on video games, but back then we was outside. Now we were on video games too, but this is how it worked. During the day, we were outside playing. Nighttime, that's time for videos. But so we were out at my aunt's house playing baseball, and we had a pitcher, and at this point I was up at bat, and we had, I don't want to say a real catcher, but someone in the back that was gonna get the ball once that was if I had missed it, my other cousin would grab the ball. So this time, I swung and missed. So she threw the ball back to my other cousin, and for whatever reason, she got a little closer than usual to me. And at that time, I was considered the person that could hit the hardest out of my family. So my cousin threw the ball and I swung, and honestly I don't remember if I hit the ball or I missed it, but I know I followed through with the bat and I hit my cousin in the face with a wooden bat. Now it wasn't metal, but still, either way, it was hard. And I don't believe she lost any teeth or anything. I mean, it wasn't a light swing. It was pretty hard. But she took it. Now, of course, she was crying. And, of course, everybody was like, oh, my God. Everybody running out trying to see if she's okay. But she took it. So the point is, your time, any time in your life where something hard comes along, hey, fight through. Because, you can make it through. She made it through that situation. I didn't even go to the hospital. And like I said, I just want to tell a short story of something that happened in my life. Now, that story may or may not help anybody. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is, you have a story to tell. You don't decide if it will help somebody. Now, if you feel that it will, you really need to tell it. But if you don't know if the story that you tell can help somebody, still tell the story and allow your audience to tell you if it helped them or not. The point is, give what you have to offer to help someone else, and you will be happy. Because you never know what you can and can't do until you do it. So, take action. And here's another tip for you. If you want to learn how to put your stories out there in a blog or in a video, I want you to click the link below and get some training. You know, there's some training offered that will allow you to see how to make videos and write blogs. So, I mean, do what you need to do. Take action and tell your story. Have a good one.